Hello, today is Friday, October 9th, 2020, and we're going to start with a story today. Our story today is called The Stray Dog. He's right here. It's written by Mark Simont. So he's the author, he writes the story. And it says it's from a true story by Reiko Sassa. So he wrote the story based on a true story, something that actually happened. And this symbol up here is called a Caldecott medal. They give those for the nice pictures. It's an award that they got for drawing the nice pictures in the book. So he must be the author and the illustrator, since we just have one author's name. So here's our front cover. Here's our back cover. There's a lot of words on that back cover. What does that say? It says a Caldecott Honor Book, a New York Times Best Illustrated Book. More Than a Pet. It says a little dog appears at a family picnic and a girl and boy play with him all afternoon. They name him Willie. At the day's end, they say goodbye, but they think about Willie all week long. So the family returns to the picnic grounds to find him. They are not alone. The dog catcher is looking for Willie too. So that just gives you kind of an idea of what the story's about. That's the back cover. And remember, this is the spine, right? What do you think this is on here? I just told you what the story was about. That's the dog catcher. He's going to try and catch that stray dog in the net. Let's see what happens. A little picture on the front. Looks like the little stray dog's in the garbage. And here's our title page. The Stray Dog, retold and illustrated by Mark Simont. It was a great day for a picnic. Do you know what a picnic is? Have you ever gone on a picnic before? You take food and eat outside, either use it as a picnic table, or you take a blanket and sit on the ground and eat. What's this? Asked the father. It's a scruffy little dog, said the mother. He looks hungry, said the girl. I think he wants to play, said the boy. There he is, hiding behind the bush. What are they eating on the grill? What kind of food do they have there? Can you see? Hamburgers and hot dogs. Looks like there's corn on the cob up here. We've got some juice. Looks like a nice, fun, yummy picnic, doesn't it? Oh, look, they fed the dog. They gave him some of their picnic food. The children played with him and taught him to sit up. They named him Willie. They kept playing until it was time to go. So they fed him. What did they play with him with over here? They played ball. What do you think they're playing here? The little boy's hiding his eyes. Looks like hide and seek, huh? They taught him to sit up. Now they're playing with a stick. Uh-oh. He's got the ball and he's running away. Let's take Willie home, said the children. No, said the father. He must belong to somebody, explained the mother, and they would miss him. So they left. They left poor Willie at the park. They think he belongs to someone else. On the way home, the girl said, maybe Willie doesn't belong to anybody. Is that a possibility? Sure it is. During the week, all the family had Willie on their minds. So he's thinking about Willie and what happened to his coffee. He overflowed the cup. She's got a cup of something. She's thinking about Willie and not watching where she's walking. She tripped going up the steps. What about the little boy playing baseball? What happened to him? He missed the ball because he's thinking about Willie. And mom was cooking dinner. What happened to dinner that night? You know, it looks like it's overflowing and might be burning on the stove because they're all thinking about Willie. And on Saturday, what did they do on Saturday? They went for another picnic. And what did they do over here? They left some food for Willie just in case. Do you think Willie's going to come over? Do you think he's going to find them? Let's see. Did he come over? He is, but look at his face. It says, Willie, they all cried when he appeared. But Willie didn't stop. He was in a big hurry. Why was Willie in a big hurry? Remember what we talked about in the back cover? Who's after him? The dog catcher. There he is. He's chasing him. He's chasing him because he thinks he's a stray dog, and he'll take him to the shelter so he doesn't bother anybody. But was he bothering anybody? What's happening over here? So the dog catcher's chasing Willie, and the boy and the girl are chasing the dog catcher, aren't they? Let's see what happens. He has no collar, he has no leash, said the dog catcher. This dog is a stray. He doesn't belong to anybody. So the dog catcher says he's a stray. He's just living outside and doesn't belong to anybody. But here's the girl and the boy. The boy took off his belt. Here's his collar. He says his belt's his collar. The girl took off her hair ribbon. Here's his leash, she said. His name is Willie, and he belongs to us. What's happening in that picture? They're playing with Willie, right? They gave him the collar from the boy's belt and the leash from the girl's hair ribbon. The dog catcher, he's watching him though, isn't he? He's just trying to make sure that Willie has a safe place to go. So they took Willie home. What are they doing with a Willie? Do you see Willie in that picture? His little eyes. They're taking a bath with Willie. If he was living outside for a long time, he was probably pretty dirty, but I guess the kids decided to take a bath too. And after that, they introduced Willie to the neighborhood where he met some very interesting dogs. Look at all the dogs in that park. There's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did I count them all? There's a lot in there. What season? Look at that tree. What color is that tree? What season do you think that is? Our trees that color now? Red and orange and green. They're starting to change, right? What season is it now? It's fall, isn't it? And Willie settled in where he belonged. So he's all happy now. He's all curled up in his ball, in his bed. Curled up in a ball in his bed. I hope you enjoyed that story. That's one of my favorites. We'll see you in a little bit later. Bye, guys.